Good morning, children. Let's begin with chapter 6 from your literature book. The title of the chapter is This is Geordie's Fawn. Come to this para. In this story, Geordie's father has been bitten by a rattlesnake. He quickly kills a doe and uses its heart and liver to draw out the poison. Geordie wonders what will happen to the little fawn left without a mother. Here I would like to tell you the meaning of doe and fawn. Doe is female deer, an animal, female deer, and fawn is its baby, means baby deer. Come to first part of the chapter. Geordie allowed his thoughts to drift back. Drift back meaning is given over here, that is go back to the fawn. He couldn't keep it out of his mind. He had held it in his dreams in his arms. He slipped from the table and went to his father's beside. Penny lay at rest. His eyes were open and clear, but the pupils were still dark and dilated. Dilated meaning is given over here, that is enlarged, बड़े साइज में, बड़े आकार में. एंड pupils meaning is आई का जो ब्लैक पार्ट होता है आईज का. Geordie said, "How are you feeling, Pa?" Students, in this para we read that Penny is father of Geordie and their relation is father and son. And Geordie's father, Penny, was bitten, as we read in the introduction. He was bitten by a rattlesnake. He quickly killed a doe. Then he used the doe's heart and liver to draw out the poison. Geordie saw that the doe's baby, a little fawn, was left alone without a mother. But the thought of that fawn kept on haunting Geordie's mind all the time. He quietly went to his father's room where his father was taking rest. He asked his father there how was he feeling at that time. Come to this part. Just fine, son. Old Death has gone thieving elsewhere. But wasn't it a close shave? Close shave means a narrow escape. Meaning is given over here, और हिंदी में हम बोल सकते हैं कि बाल बाल बचना. I agree. Penny, Geordie's father. Penny said, I'm proud of you, boy. The way you kept your head and did what was needed. These words meaning is also given in the vocabulary. So here, Geordie's father praised him by saying that how he had escaped that death that was so near, so close. यहाँ हम बोल सकते हैं, कह सकते हैं यहाँ कि वो वाली डेथ जो बहुत ही पास आ चुकी थी, उसको उन्होंने कैसे ओवरकम किया, कैसे वो बाल बाल बचे. एंड ही ऑल्सो प्रेज जॉडी for his help in that difficult situation. Pa, yes son, Pa. Pa here is used for papa. Pa, do you recollect the doe and the fawn? Recollect means remember something. Doe means she deer, means female deer. You can see in the picture his father is taking rest, is in bed, and they both are talking. And here, phone picture is also given here. I can never forget them. The poor doe saved me, that's certain. Certain means sure. Pa, the phone may be out there yet. It might be hungry and very scared. I suppose so. Pa, I'm a big boy now and don't need to drink milk. Why don't I go and see if I can find the phone and bring it here and raise it? Penny lay quiet, staring at the ceiling. Boy, you have got me hemmed in. Hemmed in means given caught in a situation where one cannot say no. It won't take much to raise it, Pa. It will soon start eating leaves and acorns, meaning is given here small brown nuts. You are smarter than boys of your age, his father admired him. We took its mother, and it wasn't to blame. It here is used for fawn. Surely it seems ungrateful to leave it to starve. Starve means death by hunger. मरने के लिए भूखा छोड़ देना. So I can't say no to you. I never thought I would live to see another day. Ungrateful means thankless. Then Jody asked his father to give him permission to bring the phone at home. Jody wanted to raise that phone. At first, Penny was in a dilemma, but later on, Jody argued that raising the phone would not be a burden. Fawn would drink Jody's milk until he started eating leaves and acorns. Jody also said that his family was responsible for the fawn's plight. Plight means condition. Penny, his father, also agreed that it would be ungrateful to leave the fawn to starve. Can I ride back with Millville and see if I can find it? Tell your ma that I said you can go. You can go means permission to go to find the phone. So he gave Jordy his permission, and along with this, he also asked him to tell his mother about it before going to bring the phone at home. He sidled back to the table. Sidled back meaning is given over here and sat down. His mother was pouring coffee for everyone. He said, Ma, Pa says I can go bring back the phone. She held the coffee pot in midair. She was in surprise, that's why. What phone? The phone belonging to the doe we killed. We used the doe's liver to draw the poison and save Pa. She gasped. Well, for pity's sake, Pa says it would be ungrateful to leave it to starve. Jody came back to the table and sat down very quietly. The mother was pouring coffee in the cups. She was taken back when Jody talked of bringing the phone at home. Seeing that his mother didn't agree, Jody told what his father had said. Then What his father had said, he said that uh, Penny, his father, had said that it would be ungrateful on their part to leave the fawn to starve. Doc Wilson said, "That's right, ma'am. Nothing in the world comes quite free. The boy is right, and his daddy is right. Millville said he can ride back with me. I'll help him find it." She set down the pot helplessly. "Well, if you will give it your milk, we've got nothing else to feed it." Before before the mother before the mother could say anything, Doc Wilson spoke. He told Jordy's mother that nothing in the world comes quite free. It means that they must pay the price for the doe that they had killed by bringing its fawn at home and by raising that fawn. And the price here was to raise that fawn. Then Millville spoke up. He offered to take Jody on his horse to the forest. Then the mother felt quite helpless. Millville said, "Come on, boy, we have got to get riding." Ma Baxter asked anxiously, "You will not be gone long." Jody said, "I'll be back before dinner for sure." Millville mounted. Millville mounted means got on, ऊपर चढ़ जाना, his horse and pulled Jody up behind him. He said to Millville, "Do you think the phone's still there? Will you help me find him?" "We'll help him if he is alive." "How you know it's a he?" The sports were all in a line. It means that indicates that he is a male. That animal is a male. On a doe fawn passes, the sports are every which way. Every which way means in different directions. Firstly, the mother was reluctant, we can say, or didn't feel very much happy on Jordy's decision. She only told Jordy that he could give the fawn his milk. She wouldn't give anything else to feed the fawn. Then Millville mounted on his horse, got on his horse. He sat Jody behind him on the horse, and he assured his mother that Ma Baxter, Ma is used for his mother, and her full name एज पैनी बैक्सटर इज देयर, तो बैक्सटर उनकी फैमिली के जैसे फैमिली नेम हो गया. Then they agreed that they will come back, they would surely come back uh, before dinner. Now Millville asked Jody how he knew that the phone was male. Then Jody said that the sports on sports on the phone were in a line. That indicates that the animal is a male, and when they are in every way, that indicates that the phone was female.